in CSI. Today we are going to explain what is machine learning. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence based on the idea that systems can learn from data and make decisions with minimal human intervention by repeating the same task over and over again. It's similar to how a person learns from experience. So here's how it works. On basic level, let's say we want a program that can tell the difference between apples and bananas. First, we will give it some labeled pictures of each. The program will then look for patterns in the fruits and start to remember them and determine which is apple and which is banana, all on its own. This is just a basic or general idea on how ML works, but now let's go a little bit deeper on how really machine learns. There is what is known as machine learning process, which starts with collecting data and finishes with prediction. Now it's time for our first real step, gathering data. This step is very important because the quality and quantity of data that you gather will directly determine how good your predictive model can be. Also, you have to choose some features. For example, to distinguish between apples and bananas, we can take the color and the hardness. And now it's time for our next step, data preparation, where we'll first put all the data together. Then we need to split it into two parts. The first part will be the majority of our data set for training our model. The second part will be used for evaluating our trained model's performance. Sometimes the data we collected needs other forms of adjustment and manipulation like duplication, normalization, error correction, etc. The next step is choosing a model. The models are based on using algorithms and different factors like business goals, budget restrictions, and the quality of data. The next step is training the model. In this step, we use the part of data set allocated for training and teach our model to improve its performance for better outcome of the problem. To make it easy, this step is similar to someone first learning to drive. After a lot of practice and correcting for his mistakes, he will be adept at driving. Once training is complete, it's time to see if the model is any good using the evaluation. This is where the data set that we set aside early comes into play. Evaluation allows us to test our model against data that has never been used for training. When the evaluation is complete, it's time to determine what aspects of the model can be improved for better outcomes. This process is called tuning the parameters. We can achieve higher accuracy by running through the training dataset multiple times. Now it's finally time to use the model. ML is using data to answer questions, so prediction is that step when we finally predict the result. For example, to predict whether the fruit given is apple or banana. So these are all the steps that the machine follows in order to learn. Now, there are many ways in which the machine learns. It could be either supervised learning, unsupervised learning, or reinforcement learning. Let's first quickly understand supervised learning. It is defined by its use of labeled data sets to train algorithms to classify data or predict outcomes accurately. And unsupervised learning uses machine learning algorithms to analyze and cluster and label datasets. These algorithms discover data groupings without the need for human intervention. And the third type, it enables a machine to learn in an interactive environment by trial, error, punishment, and rewards, using feedback from its own actions and experiences. Maybe you are asking yourself now, what are the best programming languages for machine learning? We have Python, R programming, and JavaScript or Java. At the end, I hope you enjoyed watching the video.